Good day everyone, we are Group 2 and today we will be presenting about Petron Corporation, one of leading oil companies in the Philippines. As you can see here, this is our presentation about Petron. This slide shows the company's retail station which most of us are familiar with. Now let's look at the background of the company. This slide explains what Petron does. Aside from distributing petroleum products through retail stations, it also manufactures lubricants and manages logistics like tankers and depots. In short, Petron covers many stages of supply chain from production to retail. Next, we'll see how this makes Petron a hybrid type of business. Petron is considered a hybrid business because it is involved in both marketing and distribution of different petroleum products such as gasoline, diesel, LPG, kerosene, and petrochemicals. It also runs retail stations under brands like Petron Gas. Moving on, let's meet the person leading the company. Here, we have Ramon S. Ang, the President and CEO of Petron. He has been with the company for many years and has played a key role expanding its operation not just in the Philippines but also in Malaysia. Now, let's talk about how the company has promoted and expanded its business. This slide highlights some milestones in Petron's history. For example, its partnership in Saudi Aramco in 1994, its public listing in 1998, and expansion under San Miguel Corporation. More recently, Petron has been expanding in Mindanao with new facilities and services. That concludes this part. Next, we'll move on to the income statement and expenses of the company. Here, we can see the company income statement. The gross revenue reached 869,733, while the gross expenses amounted to 840,510. After deducting these expenses, the income before tax is 12,994. When tax is applied, the net income after tax comes down to 8,471. After of this, the net income attributable to the parent company is 8,469. This shows that the business is operating with a modest profit margin despite with high expenses. Looking closer at the expenses, these are mainly broken down into two categories: cost of goods sold and selling, general and administrative expenses. Under SG&A, we have included salaries and wages, utilities and supplies, insurance and rent, as well as marketing and promotion. There's also a provision for income tax. These expense categories explain where the majority of the company's resources are being allocated. And that's all of our presentation of Group 2.